the pick for the Chicago Bears at 48.
Oh, see, this happens to the Saints quite a bit, too. This is not unusual that the selection comes right before in terms of who it is that they're looking for. We saw it with Terrace Marshall last year, who went to the Carolina Panthers, and then, of course, infamously, Patrick Mahomes a few years ago, the Kansas City Chiefs.
That is a incredible sliding doors moment. If Patrick Mahomes had been, Sean Payton would undoubtedly still be the coach in New Orleans. If that had been the case.
Yeah, he wouldn't be going anywhere for a long time.
He would not be polishing his resume, trying to figure out what streaming service to join to talk about games if he had gone to New Orleans. Croc, this is one of your guys, Jaquan Brisker.
I was excited. I mean, he was tumbling down. I thought he might make it to 61, but clearly it's not happening for the San Francisco 49ers. Good pickup for Chicago, though, to kind of pair him with Eddie Jackson and what they have going there in the back end. I think he complements him very well, where you have Eddie Jackson, who's more of that pure coverage type guy. Then you have Brisker, who is very versatile in all areas. But, man, he's physical. He's aggressive, especially with the tackling. I like it, man. I like it. Brisker, yeah, I'm upset that he wasn't able to fall to 61.
And what do you think of him as a fit with Kyler Gordon, who they just took a couple picks ago?
Yeah, well, Gordon obviously playing on the outside. You know, he's a guy who can play a lot of off coverage. They did that a ton at Washington. And I like those guys who can play off, because I can teach you how to play press coverage. All right, and they did a little bit of that. I'd say about 90% off coverage, though. You can see the click and close and the ability to do that, and they kind of match that with what they have from Jalen Johnson, who was out of Utah. I think they have kind of a little thing for these Pac-12 cornerbacks.
Isaiah, are you surprised this was not someone to help out Justin Fields? Because if you look at that depth chart, those receivers, I mean, you might have to suit up. I might have to get back into shape. Like, it's barren over there.
I think this is a perfect case of when you have so much trust in your quarterback's athletic ability to get out of bad situations. I think that they're trying to help him. I know a lot of people in Green Bay were talking about how, Green Bay is trying to help out Aaron Rodgers by shoring up the defense. I think this is another one of those cases, and I think that they're going to get some help. However, they want to make sure that they can get the ball back in his hands.
This is funny, too, because we have been lamenting the receiver issue in Green Bay. Who did the Vikings pick? Louis Cine and Andrew Booth. Who did the Bears pick? They take Jaquan Brisker and then Kyler Gordon. They're beefing up their secondaries to stop a Packers team that doesn't have anyone to throw the ball to.
Well, who do the Bears have to throw the ball to? So that's the big question mark. And I like Brisker going there in the sense of the talent. Maybe they just went best player available. But who are the receivers, and what are they going to do for this young quarterback that they traded up for? And he's looking around like, who am I going to throw the ball to?
And when you have a rookie quarterback, the value is in the rookie contract.
Yeah.
When you have that guy, we saw it in Seattle. Yep. I mean, they won a Super Bowl when Russell Wilson was making less than the long snapper.
Yep.
You need to maximize those windows, and right now, at least, they're trying to do it on the defensive end. Does that make sense to you for Chicago?
I think it's a pattern. You can see it because this is Ryan Poles, the new GM in Chicago, that comes from Kansas City. Both the UW corners go to those two teams. Now they come back and they want to get volume of wide receivers, I think. I think this next round or two is where they're going to look, maybe move around, maybe they trade some assets. There's a number of guys that can help this offense.